I don't know about you, but I'm fired up. I am fired up about today, and I want to kick it off with the intention. Make Money Monday mentorship. Make Money Monday mentorship is about igniting and activating the CEO inside of you. Okay, there is a CEO inside of all of us, and we must activate that CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, the boss, not a high level employee that does just enough not to get fired. Okay, we don't want to be making Walmart money. We don't want to be making transactions by accident. We don't want to be the average agent out there. Okay, we want to be high performers. Put it in the chat, high performers. And there is a science behind being a high performer. It doesn't happen by accident. So, Make Money Monday mentorship is about you showing up with intention, and it's about you learning how to walk, talk, think, act like a high performer. So I want to kick it off with Gino because this morning he said something to me that I think it's important for everyone else to understand it and put it in your psychology. Because I'm watching people flourish. I'm watching people get out of the box. I'm watching people break the box. I'm watching people build a bigger box. Because if you stay in your little comfort zone doing the same old, same old, same old, you're just going to repeat the results. So Gino, and we can pin him, Talia, if we can pin Gino as we discuss this, because we're going to that next level, guys. Give me some emojis on the chat. We're going to that next level. So Gino, uh, let's see if we could do this right. This morning, let's dissect a little bit about what you said. You said, Lucy, when I get around you, or I need to be around you more. I think everybody's starting to feel that psychology. Tell us what you meant.
Oh, if you can hear me, yeah. This morning I was telling you about I notice when I'm around you, I'm learning. But then when I'm going around other people, I'm feeling like I'm the smartest one in the room. So I'm not learning from them, but it's also showing me where I come from. And not to say that that's bad or not like that, but like I said to you, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm going to put my hooks in you and hold on to you. So you don't have to say, well, Gino, you need to be around me to learn more. I know that already. But it seems like when I'm not around you, I can use it, which I'm supposed to, but something already clicked in my head that said, you got to be around Lucy more because I want to learn to implement what Lucy do or how Lucy talk. So I want people to, when they hear me talk, they will say, oh, yeah, he got that from Lucy, or he talks like Lucy. Because when I talk to people now, I'm looking at them and going, wow, maybe that's where I was at. And I thought I knew something. But if if I don't be around you, sometimes I feel like I'm not learning. You see what I mean now? And it's getting more and more like a hook on me because now when people say, yo, come do this or come do that, I'll go, no, I got one this Wednesday to go to. I got to go because I'm learning where my knowledge is coming from. But again, I have to be around you more because I know that's the only way that I'm going to grow. Because even now, when I hear other people talk, it's almost like they're repeating what you said already. See what I mean now? So I love you for that, but I have to be around you more for me to grow. Because again, I was talking to someone yesterday, they was like, man, you seem like you know this and this and that. And I'm like, they don't know because of my coach, my mentor. She's always in my ear. So as soon as I go home, first I'd be like, wow, Lucy said this. Or Lucy said that like this morning when you said about the define the decision of how to make moves. So he said define decision means you know the time, the date, the place where you made your decision at. And even though I can go back 5 years ago, I tell a lot of people, I could see the moment my life changed is the moment I met you. Because if I wasn't at that certain place, I wouldn't have met you. If I didn't meet you, I wouldn't have been in real estate. But look at
Mhm.
me 5 years now is because I'm being around you. Not like I tell people, don't get me wrong, money is good and everything, but I don't. I'm gonna say nobody. I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Nobody don't give the knowledge that you're giving. You understand? And I notice it. I'll tell anybody that when I'm around you, I feel like a winner. I know I'm a winner. And I know I'm gonna win. But
Yes.
I have to dig in more. And like you said this morning, stop being like just interested in it and get involved. And that's
Yes.
something else I learned this morning. The difference is I'm just being interested because sometimes my motivation can be high, but I have to say that when I'm not around Lucy, I got to think like Lucy. What would Lucy do right now? What would Lucy say to me? Tell your brain to shut up.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
And so let me tell you what is happening, Gino, and that's why I wanted you to share this because everybody needs to open their psychology to understanding the process. Everybody write this down. There is a process to growth. Okay? So the secret to success is work because work works. Okay? We can unpin Gino now because he left us. So help me keep that. Okay. Um, the secret to success is work. Now, I'm not telling you have to work harder. You may have to start learning how to work smarter, which means you must prioritize your money making activities. That's why this is all evolving in such a beautiful way. So I'm opening up Mondays at the Academy for an in-person masterclass. You cannot make up what happened this morning. The energy, the vibe, the synergy, the atmosphere, the environment. Those of you that were at the masterclass this morning at the Academy, give me an emoji with a thumbs up if you agree. I mean, just it becomes an environment of mental activation, right? It's like someone asks a question and I give them the answer and then creativity explodes and the conversation shifts from the problems to the solution. So what you're sharing is really the process of growth. When you get into the process of growth, when you stop hallucinating, like I call it, and stop making excuses for why we don't show up, right? You've entered the process of growth. And let me tell you, the number one self-sabotaging thing that we can do, and I can tell you this from experience because I've done it, is isolate. There's so many people in isolation. Brokers are isolating, realtors are isolating, team leaders are isolating. It's like everyone is, staying at home, except obviously those that showed up to the masterclass, which is why I want to make it in person because you cannot substitute energy. You cannot substitute being in the right room. So at the academy, we're opening up Monday mornings as that place where you come in to get, ignited. So, Gino, what you're sharing, and everyone needs to understand this, is that's why I have to be in the right rooms. I have to be in the right room, listening to the right conversation that is going to ignite my potential. So what Gino is experiencing is that first level of the process of growth. When you are in a process of growth, it's like something starts to happen inside of you where you want to be around the person that you already know knows how to win, the person that is going to be on your side to help you win, and the person that wants you to win faster. If you want to win faster, you must get around someone that is going to show you the way. Okay. And so what I shared with Gino this morning was, okay, you know what? When you really want it, you show up. I used to hear that for so many years and I did not understand it. Because remember, part of my problem is I've been doing this too long. Sometimes when you've been doing something too long, you take certain things for granted. Like, oh, I know what to do. I've already done it. I just gotta, get the discipline to do it myself. I just gotta get the focus to do it myself. Listen to me. That's why winning in real estate right now is such an equal opportunity because it doesn't matter if you've been in real estate for 5 minutes, 5 months, 5 years, or 50 years. Everybody has to get back to basics. Listen to what I'm telling you. Everybody has to become the best student because we have entered a new level of business. So when you enter a new level of business, you got to go back to basics. Okay? You got to be coachable. Write that down. I must be coachable. I must be trainable. The other thing is you must make a defining decision, like Gino just shared, right? He's been showing up for, oh my goodness, 30 something weeks to Winners Wednesday. Like he is now on a growth pattern. Gino is on a growth pattern. The only thing that Gino has to continue doing is showing up. And he's going to see that growth just continue to elevate.
Yes,
Okay.
Winners Wednesday became my first priority. So nothing substitute Winners Wednesday or any class, and that's something I noticed that came general. That people call, hey Gino, come do something, but it's because of the knowledge that I'm getting. My mind is like adjusted. It's a must now. It's a necessity that I have to have because I feel the growth when I'm talking to other people. So
Right. And that's the evidence right there. So now what has to happen is, and it doesn't matter what level you're at. It doesn't matter what level you're at. You could be selling $50 million in volume. For you to get to 60 million, you got to go back to basics and you've got to relaunch. If you're selling 100 million and you want to go to 150 million in closed volume, you got to go back to basics. You got to become coachable. You got to become the best student. Okay. And you got to relaunch. So it doesn't matter if you're at zero closings. If you're at zero closings, you're actually ahead of the game. So for those of you that are at zero closings or very low closings, you are ahead of the game because you don't have to break bad habits unless you already picked up some bad habits, right? So it doesn't matter the level. It doesn't matter the level. Every level has a next level. So what Gino is experiencing is that growth pattern. That's number one. Number two, you must be committed. So coachable and committed. Guys, Lucy, how do I know if I'm committed? You accept no excuses. You accept no excuses. There's no excuses. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. How do I know I'm committed, Lucy, to my growth, to my next level? You make a plan and you work the plan. You make the plan and you work the plan. You make a plan and you work the plan. No excuses. Because every time you buy one of your bologna and cheese excuses, you're self-sabotaging. You are robbing yourself from that growth pattern. So we're seeing it right now. We're seeing it right now. This stuff works. This stuff works. Gino said, Winners Wednesday is my number one. Listen, I don't know about you, but last Wednesday I was like, I miss Winners Wednesday. Like, I don't even know what to do, because your internal mechanism starts to want to win. See, we're all coming from a place of Okay, well, if I win, that's good. And if I don't win, that's good. But now we're in a place of, no, I want to win. I want to score. I want to grow. So number one, you got to be coachable. Number two, you got to be committed. You got to be committed to your game plan. You already know what you're supposed to do. You already know if you're supposed to do 3 or 5 open houses a week. You already know if you're supposed to do 5 property previews every single day. And every day that you fall short of your 5 property previews, and there's Talia, 2021, Tali, remember? 5 property previews. Sounds simple, but we make it hard. Right there. Talia is my witness. 5 property previews a day. When the agents did 5 property previews a day, everything would blow up. Everything would work. Everything would start producing results. So number 3, you got to be consistent. Don't be like the majority of average real estate agents. They do something one time, then they stop doing it for 3 weeks. Then they do it one time again. Then they stop doing it for 2 weeks. Consistency beats everyone. Consistency. So I gave you coachable. I gave you committed. I'm giving you consistency. Those are the 3 C's you must implement right now, the whole month of December. If you're not generating $100,000 a week, sorry, $100,000 a year, okay? If you're not generating, if you didn't close $100,000 in gross close commissions, you don't need a Christmas vacation. You need a Christmas reactivation. If you are in real estate and you did not close $100,000 in gross close commissions in 2025, you do not need to give yourself permission. Write that down. I do not need a vacation. I need a reactivation. We got to break the mental pattern of being a high-class employee. What is a high-class employee? A high-class employee is one of those people that they do what they want, when they want, if they want, and the boss does not fire them. I'm sure you guys have worked with someone like that before, right? So if you have not closed $100,000 in commissions in 2025, you do not give yourself permission for a vacation. You work the whole month. You still get to have Christmas. You still get to have New Year's. You still get to eat a lot. You still get to hang out with family, but you must write this down. I must become multifunctional. CEOs are multifunctional. Successful CEOs are multifunctional. That means that you don't stop moving your business. It takes 30 minutes to send out 50 text messages. It takes an hour and a half to do 5 property previews. It takes 2 hours to do an open house. Do an open house for an hour, but do it. Don't complicate it. We talked about it this morning. This morning in the masterclass, we said money follows movement. If you're not making the money you want, it's because you're not moving. Going 10 miles an hour on 75 is not going to get you to where you want to go. Okay? So, what do I want you to? It's December 1st, guys. It's time to accelerate. Forget about Christmas. Forget about New Year's. You start 2026 today Today is the first day of 2026. Write that down. December 1st is the first day of 2026. You know, I teach about the golden hour. I teach about your week starts on Sundays. You must be activating yourself, your people, your plan, your action plan, your process on Sunday, not Monday morning, Sunday. CEOs activate on Sunday. CEOs, so if here's what I want you to know. If you don't have your action plan in place by Sunday, who am I calling? Who am I seeing? Where are my 4 appointments coming from this coming week? How many text messages am I sending out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? If you don't have that clear business plan on Sunday, you're still at an agent level. You're still at an agent level. CEOs start their week on Sundays. CEOs know I have this. I mean, you have your whole calendar ready because your calendar is supposed to be your boss. See, your problem is you don't really want to commit because you're still hallucinating that with a little bit of action, you're going to make a lot of money. You're still hallucinating that if you don't get out of the house or you work from home, right now, let me tell you, 2026 is the year of flourishing. So many people are going to make so much money in 2026, but it's only going to happen to those that are taking massive action. Those that are highly committed, those that are highly coachable, and those that are highly consistent. That's why follow in my footsteps. Why do you think I'm going from Winners Wednesday to an in-person masterclass? 9:35, I have people showing up at the academy because they're hungry, right? You could tell someone's hunger like a little kid. How do you know how hungry a little kid is? By how hard they scream. The more they scream, the hungrier they are. So how do we tell how hungry an adult is? By how hard they show up, how intentional they show up, how much action they take. Like there's nothing else to do but grow. Write it down. There's nothing else for you and I to do but grow. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 50 text messages a day. You all know this. Now your struggle is you got to get out of your head. See, you're trying to follow your advice, and your advice doesn't know what to do to get to 100K a year or 200K a year. So why would you continue to follow the advice of yourself when you haven't been where you want to go? Does that make sense? You see, the challenge is you haven't learned how to use your mind to make you prosperous. You're allowing your mind to use you to keep you stuck. So we got to flip the switch. You got to flip the switch. You have to become one of those people that say, you know what, I'm done. I'm no longer doing what I think I know. I need to be coachable. I need to be committed. I need to be consistent. Those are your 3 challenges for December, my friends. Coachable, committed, and consistent. And repeat, coachable, committed, and consistent. That's it. There's no other formula. That's the secret sauce right there. Okay. So let me show you the truth about what's happening in the market. Because see, you a lot of times we go to these theory trainings, right? We go to theory trainings, people that teach us on theory, people that teach us what they think it's going to take to make money in real estate or what they bought on Amazon about making money in real estate or downloaded from YouTube or what they got from, I don't know, some coaching system from somebody that never. I wrote it. Let me tell you something. I learn from people that are in the trenches, that preach, teach, and practice what they share with me. Like, I don't want to learn from tour guides. I don't want somebody to tell me about Paris and they've never been outside their living room. I don't want somebody to tell me about traveling the world and they've never been outside of their own city. Like if I'm gonna look for somebody to help me win, I gotta find someone that's winning and that's willing to teach me how to win. That's what our industry is lacking. So for you and for me, it's the same thing. You gotta win and you gotta find someone that has won and it's willing to, you know, teach you how to win and guide you through uncharted waters. So because I don't just want to tell you what to do, I want to show you what people are doing. I want to show you this. So let me show you this. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. Hold on one second. I want to show you what people are doing in the market right now. Let me see if I can hit share here. And maybe you're going to see some names that you recognize, maybe you don't, but here's what's happening in our market. And because I've been a broker since 2005, let me know when you guys can see this clearly. Somebody open up your mic.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. My friends, this is the top 500 list. And here's what I want to tell you on December 1st because I love you. And if you're in my world, you're at a high risk of winning. I don't know if you guys want that type of risk. I don't know if you guys are ready for that high level risk. But anybody that's in Lucy's world is going to win and win big. This is part of the top 500 rankings. I pulled these numbers. Agents don't have access to these numbers. I have access to these numbers because I'm a broker. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Why am I not there? Because all of you deserve to be there. Whether you work with me or not, if you're in my proximity, I am rooting for you. I'm betting on you. I'm here to tell you, put me on the hot seat. Put me in. I'll play with you on your behalf, but you gotta be all in. So look, and let me show you the dates because I want you to know this is not from last year. 11/11, okay? I pulled this at 7:37 a.m. because I'm the expert in the market. I'm looking for hungry leaders that want to grow to a next level because I'm here to show you what can be done. There is no broker that shares this with their people because most brokers don't even know how to pull these numbers. This comes from experience. So this is the top 500. I'm going to show you the bottom from 460 to 500. Look at the companies. Look at the total transactions right here. We got Carrie Ma from Pfeiffer Realty Group, 8.5 transactions. We got Kay Folilov, 58 transactions. Okay. Stop listening to broke, busted, and disgusted real estate agents that say the market is bad. The market is not bad. The market requires a four-letter word, WORK. Okay? You cannot dispute results. So I want you to write this down. I want you to write down December 1st at 2:07 p.m. I want you to write this down if you are serious about what I'm going to tell you next. If you are like 1,000% committed, not a little bit, not a tip committed, not half in and half out committed, not the wishy-washy peanut butter and jelly, my belly aches, my head hurts, my elbow hurts, I'm sore, I went to, bed late and I can't do it. No, 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 no. 1,000% committed. If you are hungry like a gorilla, like hungry, hungry, like if you're hungry like a little kid that has not eaten for and screaming your head off, then I want you. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to write today's date. If you're not serious, don't do it because then you're just going to set yourself up for failure. This is not for the weak at heart. This is not for this is not for people that are going to continue hallucinating. Oh, it's, this, it's the government, it's, interest rates. Look at these numbers. And these numbers are from now. That's why I wanted you to see it, because what good is it for me to mentor people if I can't show you the truth? This is the truth. People are making money. Look at these volumes. Look at the volumes. 7.2 million, 6.9 million in volume. Number 500, 21 transactions at $6.8 million about. I want you to imagine, what does this person have that I don't have? I can give you the answer right now with 1,000% confidence. Absolutely nothing. They're committed, they're coachable, and they're consistent. I just gave you the secret. None of these people have jobs. There's no way you could produce this level with a job. Listen, I love you. I'm going to tell you the truth because the truth is going to set you free. You're either going to have nightmares about this or you're going to grow. You're going to, that's what I'm telling you. The beauty of truth, it's indisputable. That's why I said, I got to show them. I got to show my mentees. This is what Lucy's world is made up of. You go look at what your competition that's winning doing. You don't go ask the other below average agents that are still going around the hamster wheel. What do you think? You think I should do an open house? What do you think? You think I should call some people? What do you think? You think we should go do some property previews? No, you ask winners. Hold me accountable. Put my feet to the fire. Push me, pull me, drag me, tow me, do whatever it takes, but I want to win, Lucy. That's the kind of people I'm looking for. Pull me, push me, drag me, tow me, but I want to win, Lucy. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I see 90% of Southwest Florida real estate agents are floundering, they're lost, they're in chaos, they're confused, they're scared, they're running for JOBs, the journey of the broke, or they're just finding a way to survive. I don't know about you, but my survival days are over. It's domination time. And if I continue to do what I'm doing, I will be unstoppable as the #1 real estate coach and mentor in Southwest Florida and beyond. I don't know what mission you're on. I'm clear about my mission. Your mission should be, Lucy, this is what I want you to write. If you're serious, you could fool the world, but you can't fool yourself. You could fool the world, but you can't fool yourself. You know what's in your bank account. You know what your future can be like if you just continue to do what you're doing. Or you know where you can get to in the next 12 months if you lock arms with Lucy. You say, you know what? Man, I don't know, but I'm gonna bet on me and I'm just gonna grab onto Lucy's coattail and I'm not letting go because she sounds like she knows what the heck she's doing and she's showing me the truth. The truth is in the pudding. Look at these numbers. This is current status numbers, public broker record numbers for local real estate agents. I'm not making this up. So my challenge to you, my friends, and everyone that's going to listen to this on replay is write down the date and make a defining decision. I will be in the top 500. I will. I don't know how. I don't know by when. I don't know where the deals are going to come from. But one thing I know for sure, it's do or die, baby. I'm going to be in the top 500. I'm going to be coachable. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to be the first one to go tell Lucy, Lucy, push me, pull me, drag me, tow me, do whatever it takes. I give you permission, but help me get there. And then go work your butt off. Because real estate is not for Cinderellas. Real estate is not for flimsy Mickey Mouse wannabes. This is not the Kardashian. This is not HGTV. This is not flipping twins or whatever their names are. This is truth. Truth. So I thought this was very interesting. I mean, I don't know about you guys, give me a thumbs up. I thought that this was powerful. I thought this was powerful. I thought it's important for you guys to see what's really happening in our current market right here, right now. For the CEOs, you can't be in the top 500 if you don't act, walk, talk, think, breathe like a CEO. This is not for excuse makers. This is not for, fantasy island kind of people. This is for the 3 C's: committed, coachable, committed, and consistent people. But you could do it. You could do it. You could absolutely do it, but it's going to take work. It's going to be like Gino said, you're hanging around the wrong people. And one of those people is yourself. One of those people that allows you to come up with all these reasons and excuses is me, myself, and I, until you decide to make that decision. So I wanted to share that with you guys today because it's, the last month of 2025. It's go time. It's all in time. It's play all out time. It's fire me up time. It's put me in coach time. It's pull me, drag me, push me, tow me, do whatever it takes, but I'm all in. I want this. I want it so bad that I'm going to get obsessed with this. I'm going to walk, talk, think, breathe, eat this. Like, I don't, listen, to me, all of you guys should be in the top 500. But I don't know if you're really that hungry. I know you say you are, but you're not screaming like a hungry baby. You're not walking around like a hungry gorilla. You're still allowing your circumstances to get in the way. And you, my friend, are the captain of your ship. You are the pilot of your plane. You are the one that has brought you this far. I'm just inviting you, lock arms with me, and let's grow. Because 2026 started today, not January 1st. For agent people, for agent-minded people, here's what agents are going to do. Here's what agents are going to do. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you the prediction. Agents are going to go shopping with the money they don't have. Agents are going to go shopping with the money they don't have. Okay? Agents are going to come up with this hallucination that, oh, but nobody wants to buy right now. It's Christmas. That's a lie. Oh, but if I start messaging people, they're really not thinking about real estate. That's a lie. Oh, but you know what? Everybody's on Christmas mode. That's a lie. Not everybody's on Christmas mode. Oh, but you know what? Let me get ready. Let me go fix oh, this is a good one. You know what? Let me get ready for the new year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix my garage, my closet. I'm going to fix my file cabinet. I'm going to get my flyers ready. I'm going to perfect my videos. I'm going to take a course on AI. I'm gonna fix my social media. So I'm gonna work on that in December. This is what agents do. So then I'm ready in January. That's what agents do. CEOs already made the decision. I'm ready for 2026. I'm going all in. I'm going deeper. I'm going wider. I'm going higher. I'm getting around more winners. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Because I will win big in 2026. But it starts now. So thank you so much, guys. We can go ahead and stop the recording. I'll stay and answer some questions. And I'm glad